Warning! The following program contains extremely explicit language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. Alright, what's up everybody? I am Nikki Casket and welcome to Cemetery Hysteria, guys. Now, in my last episode, I had a special guest on, Bilo Von Gacy. That was a lot of fun, so I decided that I'm going to do it again, and a lot of you guys requested it, and I actually had this plan at the very beginning. I'm bringing on the one and only undead drummer of 5 Cent Freak Show, guys, and he agreed to come on for an interview just for you guys on Cemetery Hysteria now, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Steve Morbid, everybody. Steve Morbid is here in the fucking building.
Hey, guys.
The glue that holds 5 Cent Freak Show together, guys.
Yeah, fucking right. Hey,
He is here with us right now, guys. So, Steve, for those of you, the few that do not know who the fuck you are, introduce yourself to everybody, man.
Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Steve Morbid. I play drums for a little band called 5 Cent Freak Show. Also, I like to wear their merch a lot too. If you haven't noticed,
That's because we're a little bit of narcissists, just so you know.
No way. Yeah, so that's what I do. 5 Cent Freak Show. You guys might know about them because you watch this cat over here, but
But guys, I'm gonna blast him with an interview from hell. He has no idea what fucking questions I'm gonna be asking him right now. He's gonna be learning this just as you guys are fucking watching. So Steve, I'm gonna ask you, man, are you ready for your interview from hell?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, buddy.
All right, man, I'm gonna kick this off with an easy question. But Steve, if you could be one animal for a day, what would it be and why?
I would be. Okay, I would be. I've always said this. I will be, for sure. I'm not a cat guy, right?
Yeah.
I've had cats, but I prefer dogs. Don't come at me for that.
No offense.
But I would definitely be a jungle leopard.
Ooh, jungle
You ever
leopard.
seen- I was watching this video. I was watching fucking Sir David Attenborough, and he was filming these leopards. I think they're leopards.
Okay,
Correct me
okay.
if I'm wrong. But they hunt and they eat crocodiles out of the fucking water. They
Dude.
grab crocodiles by the fucking neck and just kill them instantly and eat them whole, like a fucking boa.
So, okay, wait. What is this kitty cat again?
It's some sort of wild cat. I keep saying leopard, but I don't even know if that's true. But they live in the jungle and they hang out near the rivers, the waters,
Okay.
and they hunt crocs. They might be alligators. Fuck if I know, right?
Something big with fucking teeth.
And you know, it sounds like a pretty good life to me.
That's
Top of the food chain kind of deal.
You would be lasting a long time as a wild kitty cat. I can fucking imagine.
I got the kitty cat eyes going on today.
All right, Steve Morbid. Question number 2 is, who is your favorite fucking porn star, man?
Oh my god. That shit, man?
That's a loaded fucking question right there, man.
Have you been on Bilo Von Gacy's OnlyFans? Pretty good stuff.
Bilo
man.
Von
It's pretty
Gacy
good
has an
stuff.
OnlyFans.
Wow. I honestly don't have an answer for you, man. I will say that there's a new Resident Evil game that came out called, it's Resident Evil 8. It's called The Village.
Okay,
And there is this like undead lady in that show. She's like a tall giantess lady. And I'm not even into the whole giantess thing, but goddamn has she been cranking my gears lately. I think you would. I'm gonna show you, Nikki. I'm gonna show him, and he'll understand. If anyone out there has played the game or seen, I can't remember her name. It's Lady Demestrecu or something like that. She's been grinding my gears lately. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
So what?
Porn stars, though, like there's so many out there.
You know what?
What did Bilo say? Jada Michaels?
No. I didn't even ask him that, man. I'm throwing you under the bus right now, motherfucker. It's like fresh questions for Steve Morbid.
That's
what?
my answer. I'm giving you that as she's my favorite porn star.
A giantress. That sounds kind of fucking hot, actually.
Step on me, mama.
All right, Steve Morbid, my next question to you is, let's say, pretend I'm a fucking millionaire, and I give you $1 million right now. What would you do with that $1 million, man?
Am I supposed to say bales of cocaine?
You could do bales of cocaine.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
Whatever you want to do, man.
You know what? I would pay off all my debts.
Smart.
It's such a boring answer.
That's
I would
smart.
pay off all my debts. I would secure my future. Yeah, because if you have $1 million, you're good. Like, you can figure it out.
What does secure your future mean?
I would invest in real estate.
Oh, damn, see? This is...
And buy a shit ton of cocaine. Ooh. I'm supposed to say that, right?
The brains behind the operation. Okay.
I would definitely invest in real estate and then reap the rewards from my investments for years to come instead of spending $1 million at one time. Take a lesson, kids.
Kids, be like Steve Morbid over here.
Take a lesson.
Minus the cocaine,
Don't
though.
read the good one. If you get $1 million, just listen to me. If you get $1 million, invest it, and it will pay you for years to come.
Y'all be fine. Alright, guys, now I asked Bilo this on his interview from hell, and it was a lot of fun, so I'm gonna ask Steve fucking Morbid himself, guys. My next question, we're gonna be playing, actually, it's not really a question. We're gonna be playing a game. The game is gonna be called Fuck, Marry, Kill. So now, for those of you that don't know this fucking game, I'm gonna be pitching 3 options to Steve Morbid here, and he has to pick out of the 3 that I pitch. He's one that he wants to fuck, one that he wants to marry, and one that he wants to kill. So, Mr. fucking Morbid, are you ready?
I think so. I think I'm ready.
All right. Number 1, we have Miss Piggy from the Muppets.
Okay, all right.
Miss Piggy from the Muppets. Number 2, have you seen Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah.
Number 2, we have Roz from Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
Wazowski, I'm always watching.
Okay.
Roz from fucking Monsters, Inc. And number 3, we have Mrs. Incredible from The Incredibles.
Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay, I would marry Elastigirl, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would marry the fuck out of Elastigirl. For multiple reasons. Multiple reasons. Now you're leaving me with a little bit of a dilemma here.
That was the whole point.
I would say I would fuck Miss Piggy. I mean, give me a break. I'm not gonna fuck. What's her name? Roz? It's probably. I'm just not into the whole diner smoker voice, you know. Hey, honey, you want some cherry pie? That's a pretty good answer. I think that you made it pretty easy for me.
I had a feeling.
Really easy for me.
I had a feeling I knew exactly what he would pick. So let's repeat that shit. Who would you fuck, Steve?
Miss Piggy. I would fuck Miss Piggy.
Fuck Miss Piggy from the Muppets. Marry Steve.
Elastigirl.
Elastigirl.
She's full wife material.
And kill Ross from Monsters, Inc., guys.
She's just gonna give me a hard time. Like,
holy
some
shit.
guys like it sticky.
Alright, guys, now I'm gonna be hitting Steve with a would you rather question. Now, some of you guys have heard 5 Cent Freak Show's podcast, Creature Feature Radio, and we're doing some would you rather questions. But this one is pretty personal. I know Steve very fucking well. So I'm going to hit you with a personal would you rather question. Steve Morbid, are you ready?
I'm ready, buddy. I'm ready.
All right. Would you rather own your very own F1 racer or play Jason Voorhees in any Friday the 13th movie of your choosing?
Oh, Friday the 13th, man.
Friday the 13th.
Okay, this is crazy you asked this. This is actually crazy you asked this because, yes, he knows me super well. One of my dreams is if I could drive a Formula One car, I think that would blow I would cream my pants before I even got onto the track. But recreate one of the movies.
Just one of them. Just one of
Oh,
them.
hell yeah. I would play. I love that shit.
Okay, okay.
I love playing the slasher. I I don't want to be a slash murderer. That I promise.
But just on the fucking
That
silver
is
screen.
so much more insane for me. Like, I mean, what movie would it be? That's the difficult question. I'm not sure what movie it would be.
I'm gonna hit you with that right now. Actually, what movie would it be? Because I think we're all very curious.
To be Jason Voorhees?
Jason Voorhees.
It would have to be Jason X. I mean,
Jason X.
That's my go-to. That's my little comfort movie. I love that fucking movie so much. And yeah, there's nothing. There would be nothing better for me to recreate that, especially because I know I've probably seen it over 1,000 times. So but you make it really difficult because if I could have both, I would have both. That
is saying a lot, guys. I know Steve would love to fucking own his own F1 racer, but being Jason... being Jason in a fucking Friday the 13th, you'll be immortalized forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's pretty fucking cool, man.
You could say, I'm Jason. I'm fucking Jason. Like, how cool would that be? How fucking cool would that be?
The more you guys know...
You're learning.
For those of you that watch the 5 Cent Freak Show podcast, Creature Feature Radio, I'm gonna dedicate this next one to Bela Von Gacy. Now, in this podcast, Bela Von Gacy, he always mentions Steve Morbid's fucking word of the hour. Cause he always says really fucking intelligent words that Bela and I just don't understand. So I'm gonna give that to you, Bela. I'm gonna present to you fucking Steve Morbid's fucking word hour.
It's like Sesame Street.
Now, exactly. We're gonna make fucking Cemetery Hysteria fucking educational.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So now, the rules are, Steve, you need to pick one smart person word. Your favorite smart person word.
What the fuck are you on about, man?
Okay, now, so my definition of smart person words is a word that Bela and I do not know of or do not understand. What is your favorite fucking smart person word? And what does it mean?
Oh, now you're gonna make me think, man.
Well, see, I know.
Sometimes I think it's a really good thing to keep in mind. It's really easy to fool people. Because indefascability, is that a word?
What the fuck does that mean?
I actually don't know if that's a real word, but I've heard it before. And so I think it's a real word, so I use it.
He's convincing. That's the fucking problem, guys. You now see. This is why you read, kids.
Nikki.
All right. Steve, enlighten Bela and I, man.
Bela, if you're listening. Here's a huge one for you. Cacophony.
Cacophony? What the fuck is a cacophony, Steve?
I don't know.
Cut.
So how about the word sarcophagus?
Sarcophagus. What the fuck is a
good
sarcophagus, man?
That's a badass word for
Sarcophagus.
a horror punk band,
It fucking rolls off the tongue very well. Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagi, even.
That's plural.
My sarcophagus buddy, if you will.
For all of our fucking horror punk homies in fucking Canada.
So what's the difference, Nikki Casket, between a sarcophagus and a tomb or crypt?
Oh, buddy, you're asking me questions on my own show, man.
Because they are very similar.
But okay, so between...
A sarcophagus is a burial site, but what's the difference between a tomb, a crypt, and a sarcophagus?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
Me too, man. I really don't know. My understanding of it is there is an above ground representation of a burial ground, right? And then you go underground, right? Keep doing that. I need an interpreter.
I'm fucking helping you out, man.
You go below ground, and a crypt and a sarcophagus are determined to be different based on how you organize the bodies that are buried in it underground, right?
I'm gonna have to rewatch this 15 times to understand that.
That's my understanding. And you know what? I know, and I want everyone who sees this to tell me how fucking wrong I am right now, because I really have no idea. But I knew the word sarcophagus was really gonna twist his brain.
Steve Morbid, I'm gonna pose you with a situation right now. So now you've always been the most badass motherfucking horror punk drummer there is. But let's pretend that you're like, you know what, fuck the horror scene, I wanna go somewhere else. I wanna do mumble rap. So, Steve, you are gonna be a mumble rapper. What would your stage name be, man?
K-Whopper.
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 K-Whopper. Alright. Now,
What classifies mumble rap? Because I know there's rap, and then I know there's... I guess it just... I mean, it's in the name, isn't it?
wait,
It's when they go... Like, I could do it.
you're the one that's going into mumble rap, man.
I couldn't do it.
K-Whopper. Okay, so
I like K-Whopper. It has nothing to do with my name at all. But
does it have anything to do with Burger King? That one?
K-Whopper, no, it doesn't.
K-Whopper, guys. If you guys ever see Steve leaving the fucking horror punk scene,
K-Whopper on your local SoundCloud,
and that's it.
I'm gonna be popping out of the scene real soon in the mumble rap game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I know
K-Whopper.
how to use my words, motherfucker.
Alright, so Steve Morbid, as most of your fucking fans know, you are a very dedicated Jesus Christ follower.
My boy.
Praise Jeebus. Let's say, if Jesus Christ came down to earth right here, and it was like, fucking Steve Morbid, we need to play a show together. We need to hit the fucking stage, man. If you could play, if you could play one song with Jesus Christ himself on vocals, just on vocals, it's gonna be drums and vocals.
I would be on drums.
Steve Morbid on drums, Jesus Christ on fucking vocals.
Jesus would be my go-go dancer. You ever seen that South Park episode where Cartman becomes a Christian rock band?
Oh yeah,
Toasted in butter.
Faith plus like
Faith
one.
plus one.
Yeah, dude, those guys are
I don't know
fucking
what the
epic.
original song is, but he's saying like,
I want you in my life,
Jesus.
Jesus.
That's the fucking song, dude. That's the fucking song. I would play that fucking song with Jesus by myself on the drums.
Drums and
and
acapella.
And
Steve
Jesus
Morbid.
would just be my go-go dancer for that song.
All right, Steve, now my next question to you is going to be a little bit more personal, but if you could replace Bilo and I in 5 Cent Freak Show for 2 musicians, but there is a stipulation. I asked Bilo on this last episode too, but you must know these 2 musicians.
Right.
Who would you choose to replace Bilo and I for 5 Cent Freak Show, buddy?
Okay, Bilo, easy answer. Anyone who can actually play a stand-up bass.
Anybody, Flipper, please.
Nick can answer. Anyone I know who can play guitar. Can't move for those guys anyways. So, frontman, replace Nicky Casket.
Ooh.
Frontman,
Front.
Mr. Frontman. Anyone can replace him. I'm gonna give the same answer that Bilo gave. I know he gave this answer, but it's gotta be Joey. It's gotta be the
Ghoul
the Ghoul Father himself.
Wow.
The most badass motherfucker I know living on the face of this fucking planet. I love that motherfucker to death. I would have him anywhere, anytime.
You have our heart,
You know what
Ghoul
I'm saying?
Father. But now, guys, the bass. Steve Morbid, who would you pick for the bassist of 5 Cent Freak Show?
I would
To
have
replace
to-
Bilo.
Dream bassist to play with me.
Dream
It
bassist,
would-
man.
It would have to be Howie Wowie.
Howie Wowie! Okay.
After having seen him and played with him, not in the same band, but we played on the same night. That's good enough for my little heart.
Dude.
That guy shreds more than anything I've ever seen. That guy just
fucking
shreds the
rips.
fucking bass like anything. And who knows what would happen if you put a stand-up in his hand, right?
So he would be playing the upright bass then, or just or fucking.
I mean, whatever he's comfortable with, but I would make the suggestion, hey, maybe
Regardless,
try this thing.
I
out.
mean, I would be
Try this
very,
out for
very,
a little bit.
very open to the idea.
Little jam session.
So Steve, if you're not gonna be fucking,
But
replaced-
really, anyone, like really fucking anyone, please. anyone to replace these guys, please.
Y'all heard it from Steve Morbid himself, guys. Fuck yeah. All right, Steve Morbid. Now, I have a question for you. What are 3 things that you have always dreamed of doing, but haven't got the opportunity of doing?
Oh, wow.
List
Fucking hell.
3 things. Like, it could be skydiving. It could be fucking driving an F1 racer. I'm actually very curious about this too.
This is absolutely the interview from hell, because he just asked you questions that you never thought would be asked of you.
Exactly.
Okay, number 1, for sure. I've always wanted to drive along a dangerous cliff road as fast as I fucking can in a really fast car and drive it off a cliff.
Off a cliff.
But I want to survive. So if that's a valid answer,
That
I want
is-
to be able to drive a car off a fucking cliff, just plunge, shoo, into the depths in a fiery wreck. But I would like to survive that.
If you guys have seen Creature Feature Radio, you will know exactly what he is talking about right now, guys. Okay.
I would also like to. I want to know what it's like to die now.
You want to know what it's like to die?
I want to know what it's like to die without having to die.
That is the most badass shit.
It's like everyone wants that, I think, right? How much easier would life be if we all knew what happened after we died? Right?
Exactly. You can feel it. Like,
I don't want to get into any of that shit, but everyone believes something different about what happens to you after you die. What if I could be the guy who's like, yep, it happened to me, I'll tell you right away. And I know people have died on the hospital bed and been resuscitated, but there's a lot of explanation for that. I want to know what it's actually like to die. To die for like 48 hours and then come back to life and be able to profess that you know what happens to you when you die.
okay, dude, that is fucking. See, that's
No, number 3, I don't fucking know. Number 3, it actually comes back to a question that you asked me earlier. I would like to know what it's like to be a different animal.
Oh,
I would like to know what it's like.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what animal I would choose. Probably, what animal would you like to be? I would like to be the jungle
The kitty cat.
leopard. Don't quote me on that. The jungle leopard. Don't quote me on that. Right? But I would like to know, even a dog. Like, what is my dog experiencing throughout his life? Right? Even
That
just
makes
go
sense,
in his
man.
head for 24, 48 hours and then be able to come back. Notice that all my answers mean like, hey, I better be able to come back to the way I am after this.
So it's not like a permanent fucking thing. It's just like a let's see how this fucking
Yeah,
is.
like I mean, there's a bunch of things I would like to experience, like to know that we just can't fucking know. You know, like being an animal. Nobody can actually understand what it's like to be an animal. I'm sure we can sympathize with them because
Except
we feel
Bilo.
pain. That's my closest source of information when it comes to being an animal. He can always tell me what it's like to be the forest nymph of the mountain region.
Now I asked Bila this on my last episode too, but tits or ass?
Ass.
Ass.
Ass. 100%.
That was fucking quick, man. Explain why. I'm curious.
Well, as you know, Nikki, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ once said to us, it's much better to have a flat chest and a thick ass than it is to have a flat ass and a thick chest.
One of my last questions to you is going to be, do you have any shoutouts? And if you do, who would you like to shout out right now?
Okay, first of all, I want to shout out everyone in Calgary, in Alberta, in Canada. I know it's been a really long time since we've all gotten together to play shows, and I just want to take this opportunity to say I fucking miss all of you guys. First of all, you've made us what we are, honestly. Yeah. I just want to give love to everyone who's shown us everything. You guys made us what we are. This city, this country, we miss you guys. It's so sad that we're shut down like this, but I just wanted to make sure you guys know that we're thinking about you, and we miss you, and we can't wait for the fucking day we can go shred with all of you guys again. All of you guys. Secondly, I want to just put my little hat on here.
Oh!
Let's put on my hat here. And,
Fuck yeah!
I wanted to shout out everyone in Philly, everyone who's shown us so much love, everyone from Horror Punks USA, who's just been, amazing to us. We got the opportunity to come out to Philly last year in the midst of this whole bullshit, and actually play a show, which was I remember it so well, and it was so much fun. Shout out to everyone, Ronan, Infection, Rabid, Zabo, or Dicey, whoever you want to call them, all those fucking guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I miss everyone. The world is kind of fucked right now, but we're gonna get through this. I can't wait to start playing again. And those are my shout-outs. Also, these guys are alright. Check out 5 Cent Freak Show.
Cheers, guys.
They're alright.
He's plugging his own fucking band right now. Mad respect to that.
I would never do that. I would never do that. I would
Cheers,
never
guys.
plug my own shit, ever.
Alright, Steve Morbid, now my last... Okay, sorry. Sorry. Alright, Steve Morbid, now my last question to you, motherfucker, is... If you could say one thing to all of your fans right now, all of your fans that want to hear from fucking Mr. Morbid himself, what would it be? What you got the floor, my man.
If you're a fan of mine, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. I love every single one of you. From the bottom of my dirty little heart. My dirty little Alberta heart. Just in these times, support your local music. Support your fucking local music. Go out there. If you can, go out there. Get out to those shows. Help these guys out. It's really, really tough for everyone right now. And the love you guys give is appreciated now more than ever. So thank you. At the end of the day, thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna make me puke, motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, that was fucking Steve Morbid of 5 Cent Freak Show, the undead drummer himself, the glue that holds us together. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Check out my next episode in 2 weeks, guys. I hope you all enjoyed.
We may be freaks, but we are not alone.